Man, what's up with the what's up? It's your boy Tyrone Hunter back in the building with another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. I ain't even gonna hold you. We gonna get right into it. So, as I'm sure y'all aware, the trial started, and um, the trial started in regards to young Dolph, who unfortunately passed away as a result of gun violence. So first and foremost, we just want to send condolences to his family, his loved ones, and his supporters, and just get into the story and kind of unfold it so y'all can know what's going on. So, uh, trial started in the case of young Dolph, and one of the alleged triggermen behind the passing away of young Dolph got on the stand, and he broke down the entire plot from start to finish. Firstly, he said that he indeed, was one of the individuals that was seen in the video, who was firing shots at young Dolph. He also said there was $100,000 hit placed on the life of young Dolph by this individual here who goes by the name of Big Jook, who's the brother of CMG music label head honcho Yo Gotti. Um, so Big Jook put out the $100,000 hit, and allegedly, the information was given to, somebody else who allegedly went in search of, individuals who was willing to take the hit. And he recruited a couple of people. They call him Govan. He recruited a couple of people, and those people carried out the hit of young Dolph. He said that he was supposed to get $50,000 and the other trigger man was supposed to get $50,000, but he wound up only getting $800. And people are speculating that that's the reason why he's giving up information in regards to this case. But it's just kind of sad how, here it is, this man here, young Dolph, lost his life due to gun violence for an alleged back and forth, that was going on with Pre and CMG camp. Dolph had made a song at one time saying that Big Jook was Yo Gotti's big sister, and how he used to front him. He used to front him work or whatever when they was in the streets. And I guess Big Jook didn't take too kindly of that. He kind of got irate, got incensed, and, he put in a whole plot to take the life of young Dolph. But now, in him taking the life of young Dolph, his life was wound up taken. And the speculation is that it was as a direct result as to him putting a hit on young Dolph. Now, all of the key players that was involved in this incident, everybody is known right now. And the question remains is whether Yo Gotti has something to do with it. Now, people been speculating that Yo Gotti is going to get locked up. He's going to go to the feds. He's going to have to pay for this. People even came out with crazy and strange allegations that Yo Gotti got his brother Big Jook knocked off so that, Big Jook wouldn't be able to tell on him. My personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions in regards to this whole matter is that, see, Big Jook was the street individual, and Yo Gotti was the businessman. Now, Yo Gotti wasn't really worrying too much about, the back and forth that was going on between him and Dolph, as that has been going on for quite a few years, but Big Jook, who allegedly was still in the streets, still active in the streets, still moving around the streets, he took it a little bit more personal and probably took it up, a whole nother level. I mean, there was other attempts that was made on the life of young Dolph. People were saying that he probably shouldn't have been in Memphis. He probably should have just stayed away, lived his life, because people was trying to take his life and he didn't listen. But I mean, you should be able to go anywhere you want to go in this world. And it's unfortunate that the sad reality, is that you really can't, especially when it comes to issues concerning the streets. But I just think that it was all tragic. I think that it was all senseless gun violence. I think it should have been avoided because, again, Big Jook lost his life for $100,000 and he was worth millions, him along with his brother Yo Gotti. Young Dolph lost his life, for just senseless going back and forth with people, and I guess thinking that it wouldn't happen. But the bigger lesson in this entire thing is that the two people who were the alleged triggermen. One of them is pretty much just telling everything, telling about his role, that he was one of the first shooters. He's the one that jumped out of the car first and, started firing at young Dolph with a semi-automatic, rifle. And he's telling everything. So he's going to prison. The other shooter's going to prison, and it was all for $100,000 that Big Jook wound up not paying. And people are also speculating that, Big Jook lost his life because he didn't pay. It's so much speculation, there's so much rumors. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. It is confirmed, through court testimony, believe what you may. But it's been confirmed through court testimony that Big Jook is the one that put the hit out on young Dolph, and that's how young Dolph lost his life. The trial is going on. Pretty sure more information is going to come up. As of yet, they haven't implicated Gotti in this matter. They just speaking the facts, and the individual who's giving testimony, he spoke on what he know in his involvement. But what do y'all think about this situation going forward? Like, do you think now that it's confirmed that Big Jook, who is pretty much part of CMG, do y'all think that now with this information that it's going to get hot in the streets, it's going to get spicier, that it's going to contribute, to more violence? Do y'all think that, it's over, that, pretty much these individuals is going to be able to rest in peace? Like, what is it that y'all think? My thoughts is that this was a senseless act of gun violence, and hopefully, we get to a point where we could argue and we could debate and not see eye to eye, but also, not feel the need to take each other's life, because this is two men, who have families, who have loved ones, who have people care about them, and both of them lost their life just by senseless going back and forth. So, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you appreciate the content, you can check out some of the other videos I did on Big Jook, as well as young Dolph. I break down, the entire beef, the entire rivalry, because one of the shooters that was involved was actually a part of young Dolph's camp at one time. And this wasn't only a double cross, this was like a triple cross. This is real sad situation. But RP Dolph, long live Dolph. And, hopefully after this trial, everybody able to get some closure, could go on with their life and take the lessons from this, that, man, it's not worth it beefing in the streets. But it's your boy Tyrone Hunter, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned. Turn on your post bell notifications so you can be updated when I drop more videos, because I'm going to definitely be following this trial and definitely giving y'all more information as it progresses. Until then, be blessed without stress. It's your boy Tyrone.